Are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
¿Por qué tienen que tirarme
today
posting,
on
loco?
the
¿Por
hill,
qué?
Jack Leiter. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Oye, ya lo mandó.
Pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. We'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Ya yo me di cuenta quiénes son quién.
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. And we're underway here in the home opener. Fouled off down the right side.
Está jugando vaina.
Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. In the air, right field. Tucker should have this one. And there's one down. So up next for Minnesota, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
On the ground, Adames tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Late with the swing there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now here's the starter for Minnesota, Paul Skeens. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Here's Trey Turner.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball.
Down.
This to third, and that's just foul. Base hit center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The 1-0.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Turner runs.
Touchdown.
Rodriguez racing after it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one away. One out, man at first.
Go.
Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. Foul ball there.
Oh, gosh.
And the 0-1. Turner runs. Pitch is low.
Dale, vuelta.
And there's a foul ball. And it's second.
That's the ball.
Es la llave.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and
Mángame ahí, Gaby, entonces. ¿Al traneado? 96, con Cardoso.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Makes the
Mira ahí, por eso que queda el craneado entonces.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Hard hit left side.
Mira otro también.
Chapman over to first in time. That is the 3rd out of the
Está todo la vida bien relajado. No, carta con un problema. No, man. Dios mío. Para mí es un hombre bueno.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And in one hops the wall.
Con el cual te dicen de aquí y damos algo el diablo.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Brandon Nimmo in the box, lays off for ball 1. And it's second.
¿Y qué fue? Va acá, me loco. ¿Y ese hueso?
Right side, hard hit.
Loco, el hueso es una pelota, no una pelota. Ay, es una pelota. ¿Y cómo se hace?
This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Diablo, el de dos, abusador. No, nunca lo suelto.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Goodman leads off first with one away. Now 1-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. It's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. On the ground, right side. Adames tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
Ya por fin se ve raro con su uniforme.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fastball for a strike.
Hey, stop.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
It's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Willie Adames stands in. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Edwards over to Jazz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1.
Now he breaks his bat. Out number 2. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. A single and a run scored and a walk.
Ball, that's down.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just missed.
No, joda, loco.
In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
That is the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, and now for the Twins, Xavier Edwards. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Gets it to first.
Out of there.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. To first. Fine play in the hole for the out. So up next, Ben Rice.
Ball.
Warning track. Ball. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He muscles that one out of here. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Out towards right center field. Tucker coming on. And that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Kyle Tucker. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Rodriguez settles under it. 1 down.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the
Había dos perfectos, uno fue línea de A a tercera y el otro fue casi A también. Ahí se salvó de una carrera.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. Here's Adley Rutschman. Grounded out his first time.
Ball.
Ada multa. El país de multa.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Yandy Diaz now. And a base hit right there. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
The 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. 2 on, 2 outs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that's the inning.
Creo que tengo 7 y 3 carreras. Increíble.
Start of the 4th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, George Springer. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair.
Ya, todavía lo espero atrás, como quiera, donde que te. Esto es increíble.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Strike on the inside corner.
Ball. No. Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive.
Ay, compadre, este juego es increíble.
On a line. One away.
Pero que machete, loco. What?
So now, with one away and a man at second, Hunter Goodman, the next twin up to hit.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
No.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and down. A 2-run shot. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Foul ball. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. 2 gone. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Abreu on his way over. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball 1.
Abreu, 26 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
One and 2 now.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging. And now Tyler O'Neill. He popped out his first time.
Tyler O'Neill.
And that one fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball left
That's
side.
a foul ball.
And foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Trey Turner at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. There's a line drive to left field. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Xavier Edwards. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a
pitch out, but no action. Strike, the pitch. This one in the air right field. And it falls. Lead runner around second. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ben Rice, the next to hit. He's already. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Mackenzie Gore.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Runner takes off. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's 3 singles in a row. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that.
Diablo, como les digo, tengo el sitio.
Get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Rooker swings through it for strike 1. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Everything came together for him. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And that is out of play. And it's second. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Brandon Nimmo, the next Twin up to hit. Line drive. That's a base hit. Rooker around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Hunter Goodman. He's already homered in this game. A new arm into the game, the righty.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. 1-1 now. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First offering way inside, almost got him. And a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. I'm out there on the bump. I'm going right back in there.
In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for the Rays, Carlos Correa. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Next to the Rays, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And there's a ball. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-1. That clips a corner. The Twins leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. Chapman takes it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball up. Ball.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Top 6. And now for the Twins, Matt Chapman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Oh, look at the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Xavier Edwards, the next Twin up to hit.
Hey.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. In the air, left field. O'Neill gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Adley Rutschman. Fouled off left side.
Ball, no.
Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Yandy Diaz. To third, Chapman. Whips it across, and there's 2 down. Willie Adames will hit next. 1 for 2.
Willie Adames.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it, and that is that. Top of inning number 7, and now for the Twins, Ben Rice. That's out to center field. Abreu on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. 1 out, runner at second, and the batter is George Springer. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
That's a ball.
1 out, and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily, and it's 9-3.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hee-haw!
Springer, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. Pitch kicks away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. That one lifted to left. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Hunter Goodman digs in now. Springer on the run. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball right side. Adames throws to first in time. Inning over. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Sandy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big bulky.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. So, man aboard, Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit, and it's fouled away. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, there'd have been a little too revealing for me at this end.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Turner, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. First and second here, no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 here. On the ground, right side. Now Correa up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 1, Carlos.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner from third, in to score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive ball. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
2-2. Rodriguez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In to score from third. It's 9-5.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Rice under it. And there are 2 down. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3. Line, and that's a base hit. Correa on his horse is coming home. The relay to the plate. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around second is Rutschman. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Colson Montgomery. Big spot for him here. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 8th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Another 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside low. Full count now. To the right side. Tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And here is Matt Chapman.
Ball off the plate.
Smoked on the ground a second. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, bases empty. Xavier Edwards, the next Twin up to hit. Bunting for a hit. Slings to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Rays, Wilyer Abreu. Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye in that spot. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap.
On the mound down for the Twins, Carlos Estevez.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to string that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And another ball. Tying run at the plate. That's outside. Ball 3. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Good job to fight that one off. The tying run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has a beat on it. And there's one down. Trey Turner now.
No.
Line drive, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. Turner runs.
No, outside.
Ball misses. No throw. He's in there safely. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 2 and 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Stays alive. The Rays with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch downstairs. Full countdown. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Dylan Lee into the game.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
He can't get there. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Really important at bat coming up now.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's a base hit. Go quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away. Adley Rutschman next to hit for the Rays. Out to short, Edwards. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in Tampa Bay, all set to start the 9th in this one. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Laser base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Rice at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And they tag him out. In the dirt, ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Correa takes it in for the out. Now it's the Twins DH, Brent Rooker. Careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. First pitch swinging. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at walk-off in this tie game. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Fought off foul. This one in the air right field. Springer racing after it. But it bounces off his glove. And that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now.
Oh, that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Ball outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Chapman over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Marcus Semien. He represents the winning run. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Makes it to second. Runs in scoring position with 1 gone. Wilyer Abreu next to hit for the Rays. Edwards in plenty of time to first. He's out. Tyler O'Neill next to hit for the Rays.
The left fielder.
Ryan Baker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for number 47, Brian.
Check swing went around. Strike 1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Brandon Marsh. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Smoked into left field, base hit. Coming home.
Yo soy el mejor, coño.